chasing waterfalls. We are going to Ricketts, Glen. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the very first episode of VanJam. My name is John. I'm a music producer. I go by the name Junje, and I'm traveling the country in this custom-built camper van, going to different states, doing different adventures, and writing a whole lot of new music in the van right here. Right now, we're in northern PA at a place called Ricketts, Glen. It's like an 8-mile hiking trail with 21 waterfalls. We just got here to the campground. There's absolutely no cell service at all, so we just set up camp. Now we're getting ready to head out, hit the trails. Let's see what's up. All right, I'm walking on this road trying to get to the falls. Not really sure where I'm going. There's nobody around. It's off season, I think. Never been here before. Still have absolutely no cell service. The signs around here are from like 1942, so can't really follow them too well. All I want to do is see some waterfalls. Shade a little bit. It's getting a little bit sunnier, although the sun is about to go down in like 45 minutes. So we better see something nice before then. You guys know where the nearest waterfall is?
Yeah, a mile that way.
Mile that way? Cool.
And then there's like 20 after that, so.
Nice. Thank you, guys. Well, they were nice, so hopefully they're right. Coming up on 1 mile. Mile's not too bad. And then after that, nothing but falls, baby. Although the girl did seem a little skeptical about a mile being the distance. I think that dude was being a little generous, trying to give me high hopes. Let's ask these people coming up here. You guys know where the nearest waterfall is?
Yeah, it's quite a bit,
Yeah.
Yeah, you got about a mile or so.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, no.
You too. Somebody's lying. You guys know where the nearest waterfall is? Straight up that way? Cool. The third group of hikers that I just ran into said that the next waterfall is just down the trail here. And I can hear running water. So hopefully they're right. Hopefully third time's a charm. Find out. Ricketts, Glen, falls, trails. It was honestly a little rough. So I got here a little later than I wanted to. Couldn't really find the place, had some trouble finding the camping spot. The signs, terrible. Everywhere I was going seemed to be the right way. Turned out it was. Good to go. So entering the trail system, start walking in, and it forks. And there's a guy sitting on a bench right there with his dog. And I was going to ask him, I was going to say,
do you know which way is the best way to the falls? Do you know which way is quicker? You know, do you have any insight for me? You're sitting here, you might be a local.
And I didn't ask him. I should have asked him because the way that I picked in the fork was the wrong way. And it took me like 3 or 4 miles before I even found one waterfall. Walked a little bit further, found another kind of cool one, and then I found another map. Basically, it's told me that I went in the completely opposite direction, and I was starting now to get into all the waterfall section, but at this point it was getting dark, so I doubled back, went back the way that I came in. It started getting darker and darker. I had my flashlight. Of course the flashlight dies. Lost my way a couple times. I was the only one in there at this point. It's pitch black. Eventually found my way. Now I'm back at the van. that was the day. That was the first day. The first trip in the van. Once I get the opportunity to get here a little bit earlier, I know exactly where I gotta go. I know exactly what I gotta do. I know exactly which fork to take. So definitely coming back here. That's when we're gonna do our song for this episode. In the meantime, I'm gonna throw up some LED lights in my van because I got nothing better to do. It's 8 o'clock. Might as well. Let's do it. The LED lights are up. Nothing left to do but watch a great Liam Neeson flick. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's great because Liam Neeson's in it. I need some Tostitos. We gotta have the Arizona iced tea. It's good. All right, so like I said, we're gonna try Ricketts Glen again. Hopefully in a couple days. Get here a little earlier maybe. Go the right way maybe. I don't know. Stay tuned for round 2, Ricketts Glen.
We're back. When I had cell service, the weather report said it was supposed to be rainy all day today, but it's not. So we're back already. Let's do some exploring.
All right, now we're getting into the good stuff. Just after the first waterfall of the day. The trail looks like it's pretty vicious though. Every part of this trail has these like bootleg rock steps. They feel pretty dangerous every time I walk down one. So far, no injuries. Let's keep that running for today. Since I messed up yesterday not asking that guy on the bench with his dog which way I should go, I'm talking to every single person I pass today. Just saying, hey, what's up, you know? What's going on, guys? How are you? Good. Hey, how are you? Hey, how's it going? I actually learned that that's a really good exercise to break fear of public speaking. If you're walking by somebody, all you gotta do is say, hey, how's it going? They're most likely gonna say, it's going pretty good, how about you? And you can respond and be on your way. Kind of takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit. Also allows you to maybe meet new people. We just got back from the hike. Day 2 was much better than yesterday. Everything went perfect. I went the right way. Got to see all the waterfalls. Got to stop, take some cool pictures. Highly recommend if you're in the area, northern PA, if you can make it to the area, definitely recommend coming to Ricketts Glen. Alright, so now it's time to write our song. I got a really cool vibe from that hike. I feel like I want to do something kind of airy, kind of slow, kind of to match up with the waterfall footage that I was able to capture. Probably going to end up slowing it down, the footage, so I want something to be able to go with that music-wise. So I got some ideas in my head. Let's get to it. All right, so the first thing I always do when I'm starting a song is get the chord progression down. So something as simple as just kind of figuring out where I want to go and then building the chords around it. Usually I just start the sound on a basic piano and then I'll adjust it afterwards. So I kind of like that as the bass note there. Alright, so I actually octaved down, so we got a little bit of a lower. We're able to get some nice, very soft, subtle chords. They're actually really light, so we're going to bump those up a little bit. Cool. So those are our chords that we're going to run through the whole song pretty much. Alright, so now we got to pick a sound for those chords. That's cool. That sounds cool. Let's go with that one. Alright, so now I just got to do a bass line. All I got to do is take those chords, bring them down to a new track, cut out all the tops. Yeah, let's go with one of those. All right, now it's time to add some drums. I usually use a database that has a whole bunch of different kick drums and snare drum sounds and hi-hats. So I just pick from there and kind of just go along, trial and error, see what works best. All right, so we got a pretty cool kick and snare pattern. Time to do some hi-hats. I like to throw some things in there, kind of change the vibe up, bring it up, slow it down. So we're gonna throw like a tambourine in here somewhere. All right, so this sample here is not the right tempo, so we just go into here. So we need to speed it up. And we play it back. All right, the right tempo. I'm feeling good so far about this. It's kind of bouncy, kind of makes you feel good. Picture the waterfalls falling in the background. All right, so now I want to put a lead in there, kind of over those chords. Alright, gonna add like another little top end hi-hat. Alright, same thing with this one, it does not match up. So we gotta adjust the tempo. Alright, so this sample is at 88. We need it at 140, but if we were to just bump it up to 140, that would be way too much. So what we do, bump it up to 176. Basically, it just becomes double time, and then we slow it down. That allows us to get that nice high end in the back. Now what I want to do is add like a nice little vocal chop in there. So it's not going to be anything crazy. It's just going to be something real quiet in the background. Kind of, you won't even really notice it, but it ends up making it pretty cool. So I found this one a little bit ago that I really like. It doesn't really match the song, but we're going to make it match the song. That sounds terrible. So we're going to put it in time. We'll load it up with reverb. Put a nice little filter on it. Turn off the decay. The decay is how long it's going to last. I like that. Sounds good. So what we'll do there is we'll drop everything out. Just have the chords, that vocal chop, and that lead going. Then it'll build and go into a drop. Alright, I'm feeling good about this one. I'm really feeling the vibes of Ricketts, Glen, Falls Trails. I think it's going to be a good one. I'm going to take it home to my home studio, put some finishing touches, add that build, add that drop. Lucky for you guys, you get to see it very shortly because it's going to be at the end of the video with all the cool waterfall shots that I was able to capture. If you enjoy the song, if you like the video, make sure you follow me everywhere you can. Junje Official is where you got to do that. Subscribe to this channel. Keep up. I put new episodes out pretty frequently, but I put out new video content every week. So make sure you're stopping back, checking out what's going on with me. Hopefully you enjoyed everything, guys. Thanks so much for your support. We'll see you next week.